Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? We are at Dorney Park today for WildWater Kingdom's preview, and I am so excited for this day. I've been excited for this day since my parents said it's cool with them if I go. And so, Iby, are you ready for this visit?
Woo, let's go.
Oh, yeah! Okay, so we just rode Aqua Blast, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was our first water slide of the season, and it was a really good one too. And we felt coldness on it too, but we didn't mind. We were actually refreshed from it. And so, Iby, what'd you think of it?
It was good. I feel really refreshed right now. I didn't really mind, but yeah, I give it a 10. Good first ride of the season.
Oh yeah! So, I just rode Python Plummet, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really insane, and my iPod flew out of my pocket like it did when we were at Kalahari, but luckily it was trailing me down the slide, so I was able to get it. And now let's get Iby's reaction as he just came down. And so, what'd you think of it?
I give it a 10 out of 10. The orange is actually a really good slide. I liked it. It was fast, and I barely got any water in my face, and I feel really nice right now.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Boa Blasters, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. Iby went down the green one before I did, and Iby heard me screaming while I was going down. He saw and heard me, and so, Iby, what did you think of it?
We had a good ride on the green Boa Blasters. I give them a 10. Good first ride of the season. And yes, I did see you screaming, and I also heard you screaming when I saw you coming down.
Oh yeah! Okay, so I just rode the white slide of PATRIOT'S Plunge, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. This is by far my most favorite water slide today. My favorite part of it was the steep drop, and so Iby rode the red. So what do you think of PATRIOT'S Plunge?
I give it a 10. I went on the red slide like you said, and it was really fun.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode WildWater Rapids, and I'd rate that a 10 out of 10. Iby rode the orange slide while I rode the blue one, and oh my god, that was so refreshing. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. Like you said, I went on the orange one. I got soaked.
Oh yeah, we're heading to Lightning Falls right now, so stay tuned for a review after that. Since Iby suggested we do Lightning Falls right as we were getting in line for WildWater Rapids, since WildWater Rapids was a walk-on, so that's how we got on it so quick, because it was like a walk-on. Well, all the water slides were like that earlier. Now they have lines, I'll bet. And here's Kids Cove over there. All the kids are having a good time. And here's a part of Aqua Blast, the last turn before it goes out over there. And yeah. What is going on, guys? We are in line for Lightning Falls right now, and I'm excited for this. And so, Iby, are you excited? Yep. Yeah, we've been having a great time here in WildWater Kingdom so far. We've been able to get on all the water slides we've wanted so far, and I still have this ride to look forward to. And by the way, right before we went on WildWater Rapids, we were gonna ride Cascade, but then it was closed. So, epic fail, but still worth it. See, guys, Cascade is not even ready yet. Rip. Okay, so we just rode Lightning Falls, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. I rode the right side while Iby rode the left side, and during my ride on the right slide, towards the end where I saw those little holes, those holes were literally reflecting over me, and it was like this ride in general was so fun. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
Give it a 10. I was on the left side, and I fell off my tube at the end, so I got to go in the pool, and that was really refreshing. But yeah, it was a good
I did that too.
It was the first good ride of the season.
Yeah. Okay, so we just rode Aqua Racer, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Iby, what'd you think of it?
We had a really good ride. I give it a 10. Let's go ride Jumpin' Jack Splash.
Yeah! As you can see, the wave pool is closed here. Red. Okay, so we just rode Jumpin' Jack Splash, and I rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Iby, what'd you think of it?
I rode the blue one, and I give it a 10. I went at a good pace, and it was a very good ride.
Oh, yeah. What is going on, guys? We are just entering WildWater Cove right now, and it is really cold. But Iby said if we adapt to the water slides really well, we can adapt to this well. And so, Iby, are you ready for this nice swim in WildWater Cove?
I guess so.
Yeah, since the waves keep battering us. So this has been one great day here at WildWater Kingdom. We were able to do everything that was open, but the wave pool and cascades were closed, so that was kind of a bummer. And as you can tell right now, we're going through a wave cycle in WildWater Cove. And so, Iby, what did you think of this day in WildWater Kingdom?
I think we had a great first day at WildWater Kingdom. We were able to do everything that opens today, and this is our second cycle going through the wave pool, and yeah, it's been overall a good day.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Whitewater Landing, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10, and we rode it in the front row too, and this was our first ride of it, and it was our first ride on it for the season. And so, Iby, what'd you think of it?
We had a really good ride on it. I give it a 10. We sat in the front row, we got a good view, and it was a really good ride on Whitewater Landing.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Thunder Canyon, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really fun. Both me and Iby got an equal amount of waterfalls, I think. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
That was a really good ride on Thunder Canyon. I give it a 10, and I agree. We both got equal amount of waterfalls, and we're both stoked.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Thunder Creek Mountain, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was our first time on it in 2 years, so that's a shocker. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
Yeah, we had a good ride. First time riding it in 2 years, and I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just stayed at Subway, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. Mine was a really good sandwich. And so, Iby, what did you think of Subway?
We had a good sandwich. I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Demon Drops, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
We had a good ride on it. I give it a 10. Are you ready for Dominator?
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Dominator Green, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We got a nice view of the entire park, and I think Iby here found his favorite view. So tell me your thoughts on Dominator Green.
We had a good view of the park from the top, and I give it a 10. We had some good airtime too going down.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode both Scrambler and Thunderhawk, and I'd rate both rides a 10 out of 10. They were very good. And so, Iby, what did you think of them?
I think they were both very good. I give them both a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Steel Force right there, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We rode in the front row, and it was a windy ride on Steel Force. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
We had a good ride. We rode in the front row, and as you said, it was a windy ride. I also felt that the ride was really fast. Like, the pacing of it was really fast. So, yeah. I think we had a good ride, and I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Revolution, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. We got the high side and got really good airtime. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
We had a good ride on Revolution, and we were able to get on the high side of it, and I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Possessed, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good, and we were able to just get on and off it too. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10. It was a walk-on, and we had a good ride.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode the whip, and I'd rate it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. And so, Iby, what did you think of it?
I give it a 10.
Oh yeah! Okay, so we just rode Apollo, Music Express, Tilt-A-Whirl, Enterprise, Hydra, and Meteor, and I rate all five rides a 10 out of 10. They were all very good. Music Express, we got a decent ride cycle on, and the Tilt-A-Whirl, we got a decent number of spins on, and Enterprise, Hydra, and Meteor were all just really good rides in general. And so, Iby, what did you think of them?
So I say all 5 of them, I give them all a 10. I think they were all very good rides, and I think we've overall been having a great day here at Dorney.
Oh yeah! All right, so this has been one great day here at Dorney Park. We were able to get on everything we wanted. Now, obviously, it was WildWater Kingdom's preview, and now it's really good. And so, Iby, what are your thoughts on this visit?
I think we've had an overall good day. I think we did everything we wanted to in WildWater Kingdom. We were able to ride all the rides we wanted to at the dry park that were open, and overall, it's been a pretty good day.
Oh, yeah.